Hi everyone, my name is Allanda. Welcome to Living on Zepbound. Today's video is going to be unique in the sense that I'm going to talk about the tools that I use during this weight loss journey. I am currently on week 23 of Zepbound. I'm at 7.5 milligrams and I started in February. When I started in February, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I just heard a lot about side effects. And me being the type of person I am, chose to try to prepare for all the side effects possible. Lucky I did, you know why? Because I pretty much had them all. I am not one of those lucky people who, I just had a day or two of nausea, or I've had no side effects. That is not my story. My story is pretty much all of them, except for hair loss. But I'll talk about that in a moment. But I did have nausea, constipation, diarrhea, insomnia, slight headache, you name them, I pretty much had them. So me again, being the type of person I am, I try to prepare. So today's video, I'm gonna show you pretty much everything I've used during my weight loss journey. Hopefully, something will be useful for you. All right, so like I stated, if you're on a GLP-1 medication, whether it's Zepbound, Mounjaro, Ozempic, Trulicity, there's a whole bunch of them, you have probably run across or are about to run across some side effects. Like I said, I started in February on my GLP-1 journey. Prior to that, there's some things you need to know about me. One, I'm anemic. I've always been anemic. That's a reality for me. I'm a dianemic. So I used to be on a prescribed medication. My insurance is no longer covering that. So I'm now doing a iron medication that's over the counter. And I have to take 2 of these bad boogers every day. It says 1, but because of my situation, I have to take 2. Now, if you know, you know. When you're on a iron pill, it's going to make you constipated. So add the iron pill with the Zepbound, that's some severe constipation. So I was already taking 2 of these. These are fiber gummies that I got from CVS. And throughout this video today, I'm gonna show you what these are. I am not sponsored by not one of these companies, not a one. I just know when I got ready to dive into my Zepbound journey, that's where I was like, okay, I need to prepare. I need to get everything just in case. I'm also a school teacher. So I kind of have like a survival pack that I keep at school because once I'm there, I really can't leave. If I'm throwing up, I really can't leave. But back to these. So these are the size of them. They're 2. It's 2 a day. So I would take my 2 iron pills and my 2 gummies. Now, my son's pediatrician said it best. She said, what would happen if you went to a water park and there was no water on the slide? Would you be able to slide? No, you get stuck. And that's pretty much what was going on with my body as I am dealing with my need for iron. So apply that to your GLP-1 journey. If you are dealing with constipation, first, drink your water. You gotta hydrate. You have to hydrate. Drink your water. That's first and most important. Having this water will allow things to move. Now, again, people have said fiber, take fiber. And I have been. I no longer take this on my journey. I am now taking Mag 07, which I'll show a picture here. Yesterday was Prime Day, so I had to buy some more because I used my last one on Monday. So I was like, all right, I'll just wait this out. Now, because today is Thursday, so that meant Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have not had any kind of fiber medication per se, but I do have some backups. Someone in my household, my co-parent, He likes these. I'm not a fan of these. Now I know Metamucil has like a powder and it has some other things, and that's cool, that works. I just know whenever I add it to liquid, if I don't chug it right away, it starts to like congeal. I don't like that. But also this one, make sure you can see that. You have to take 5 in one day. And he's okay with that. 2, 4, I'm not okay with that. 5 pills. So I know a lot of people will get medications and they don't read the back, because that's what he was doing for a while. He was just one a day. I don't think it's working. And then we read the back and I was like, dude, you gotta take 5. It say 2 to 5 and you're a big boy, so you need to take 5. That's one reason why I am not a fan of this. Now, once I got on Zepbound, and recently when my insurance stopped covering my regular iron pills, I found myself having bathroom issues again. I did. I was already on Mag 07, but my body had to get 2 of these going. So constipation started happening. I would have a bowel movement and then 2 days later have another one, 2 days later have another one. But that's not really regular for me. I'm normally a 1 a day girl. So in tough times, say it again, in tough times, I have had these. Don't collapse, choose. Tough times. I would say I probably have had these. Okay, so the expiration date is December 2025. I'm getting a phone call. December 2025. So I probably picked these up in January, February. No, end of January, beginning of February. Because again, I was trying to prepare. But I would take 2 of these, and they're actually pretty good. Like strawberry now and laters. But this is like in a dire emergency. Like, girl, it's been 2 days and you haven't had a bowel movement. After about an hour, baby, things are moving and grooving. But again, I try not to use these as a requirement. This is what's going on. Like when I first got on these about 3 weeks ago, yeah, I had to dive in to get things moving. Now, along with getting things moving, there's something else that I use on my day-to-day journey. And this is more of like a TikTok sensation, just being realistic. But they started selling them at Target, and so I was like, I'll try them. Bloom. So, Bloom is how do you put it? It's a green and superfood powder. Now this is coconut. I like coconut. This is what it looks like. This is my son's Navy cup. Go Navy. But if it doesn't have ice, I don't drink it. FYI, no ice, I don't drink. But you pour 8 ounces of water. That's what it says on the back. 8 ounces of water. You put it in, and I use my little frother. And then throw in some ice cubes, and I'm drinking. Yes, it does have an earthy taste, but it also has a sweet taste. This one is coconut. That's my favorite. I'll be honest, it's my favorite. And it comes like this. Is this upside down? It is upside down. It comes like that. So good. And then pineapple. Pineapple, it's all right. It's all right. And this is what the little scoop looks like. And again, it's just 1 scoop in to 8 ounces of water. Yeah, but this bad booger's like $30. I bought this at Target when it was on sale. I think it was like 20% off. So that helped me. I was like, okay. So I ended up getting this and this one. And they also have a variety pack. So if you get to Target, or if you're at a different store and you see one of the packets with like a variety, maybe try it. As I say that, I am not a healthcare professional, nor do I pretend to play one on TV. I am just a 47-year-old mother of 6 who is on a GLP-1 weight loss journey on Zepbound. So definitely talk with your doctor before implementing any of these products that I'm sharing with you. This is only about my journey, and during my journey, I was a lost puppy. I was just buying everything under the sun. You'll see that in a moment, because I was told, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. And I was just trying to figure it out. So hopefully this video will help you in the sense of what is out there, what could I use, and what should I just walk away from. Yeah. So like I said, I have one of these a day, 8 ounces, pretty good. And because of it, I do notice that I am regular. I'll say it again. Because I have one a day, I do notice that I am regular. So even though I haven't had my MAG 7, I'm still having a BM every day. And I personally think is because of this. Now, I did tell you I'm a school teacher. Excuse me. I am a school teacher. And usually during the school day, I'm eating a salad. That's what I do. I eat salads. A lot of salads. And now that I'm home for the summer, I noticed I hadn't been getting my greens in. That's another reason why I went on and was like, let me go ahead and buy this. Yeah, I haven't. Now, my family, we always eat a salad about 6 days a week. We have a salad for dinner, some kind of side salad for dinner. But I also normally have a salad during the day. So my body was kind of like, girl, what are you doing? We need our veggies. We need our fruits. So well, I do eat fruit. But this has really been helpful. It helps with digestion, bloating, and energy. Again, I am not a spokesperson for any of these people. It's just I'm sharing what worked for me. Yeah. I have my little box over here. One more. I tell you, it's not that bad. I promise you, it's really not that bad. On to vitamins. Oh, no, not vitamins. Let's go to nausea. Let's go to nausea. Because that was one of the things that people kept saying, oh, it can make you nauseous. It can make you nauseous. Well, being at school, I don't want to be nauseous. I've had that happen several different times with other issues in my life. I don't like it. So for nausea, I use Dramamine, the nausea, and I can only find this at CVS. I can't find this at Walgreens or Target, but the CVS, actually the 2 CVSs by us, carry it. And you can see I've already used one. I did have the box, but I have 2 of my daughters who are living their best life this summer. One of them is up in Chicago at Northwestern. She's taking a math class up there. She's 15, by the way. Girl's good on math. I am not. Math is not my forte. And then my other daughter, who is 17, she's in Massachusetts at a school kind of doing everything. She is the one that took my box because when she has her cycle, she gets really nauseous and it's like 50-50. She's gonna throw up 50-50. She's just gonna be nauseous all day. So she takes these, she takes them like immediately once she starts feeling nauseous, and then she's good. No problem. And that's the same thing with me. So if you're worried about nausea or if you're dealing with nausea, I would suggest this. I've also made a lemon ginger drink. There's a video for it. Hopefully I can show y'all the little clip thing up here. Don't click on it, it ain't gonna do nothing. But go back to my videos and watch it. It's 1 minute long. But that is something I use a lot at my house. Actually, I haven't made it in 2 weeks because I went out of town and that was the last time I made it. So, but it's good. It's good. It's helpful with the digestion. It's also helpful with constipation and definitely helpful with nausea. And once you boil your ginger, this is just me. I then slice up the ginger and dip it in monk fruit, and it's like candy ginger. FYI, just FYI, just FYI. That's all this is FYI. So, nausea, done. A big thing in my household are vitamins. Everybody in my house is on a multivitamin. It don't even matter what you think you're on. You're going to end up on a multivitamin. I'm also a foster mom. We haven't fostered in 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. We'll probably end up fostering, or will end up fostering again in 2026. Right now, my son, he's going to be a senior at the academy. I have twin daughters who are going to be seniors this year. So my focus is really going to be on them graduating. And then my 10-year-old is going to middle school. So I'm going to focus on them. And then I will start fostering, and those babies are going to end up on multivitamins. So here we go on my multivitamin kick. So I have tried Gym. I ended up buying 4 little bags. I ate all of them. They were fine. They were about that big. You've probably seen them on TikTok. They were fine. I mean, you could actually see the real ingredients in it. Like, you could see the sunflower seeds, and it was okay. My issue with it is that when I brushed my teeth, my toothbrush head would turn yellow. I think that's from the turmeric. And also when I would pee, my pee would turn yellow, like this color yellow. So, but after, like, you know, maybe two times peeing, it went back to clear, because I'm drinking, y'all, drinking my water. So my urine is usually clear, but when I had these, I'll show a picture. Yeah, when I had those, they're kind of on the yellowish side. So that was a little deterring, having my toothbrush turn that color and then having my urine. But again, multivitamin. Currently, I am on GNC 1 a day. And I'm on this because it is truly 1 a day. It has pretty much every vitamin that I need. It's like 146% of this, 150 of that, 117 of this, but it's 1 a day. It's literally 1 vitamin. I had to buy a new one. I used Prime. It came in this morning, which is more raw. I was like, hey, I should go ahead and make this video. So brand new. I'll probably end up taking one tomorrow. I'm not gonna take one today, but you definitely should get on a multivitamin. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I don't play one on the internet. But we all know that when you're on a GLP-1 medication, you're probably not getting all the food that you should be. So therefore, you're probably not getting all the nutrients that you should be. But I am on this multivitamin. Prior to being on this multivitamin, prior to being on this, because I was on this and then I got on that, I was on something else, and that is Mary Ruth's. This is the one that I did for almost 2 months. This big old bottle, 30 ounces, was $80. So it's empty. Well, sort of, kind of empty. Let's see if I can get anything to come out. Ah, look at that. Okay, so you see it's liquidy. You see it's liquidy, y'all see that? And this is peach flavor. It's actually pretty good. Peach mango. And this one has even more vitamins than my 1 a day. Like, it's 500% of this, 500%, 120% of vitamin E. It's just a whole bunch. See that? I like this one, I really, really do, but I can't spend $80. I'm a school teacher. Prior to that, I was on this one. And I actually got on this one because someone suggested it for my gray. This is when I was trying to hide my gray. I was like, oh my God, what is my hair doing? Because in my mind, I thought my whole entire head was about to turn gray, and I wasn't ready for that. I was like, no, I'd rather just look like Pepe Le Pew and have that little streak thing, or Cruella de Vil. I will rock that. But I was using this one, peach vanilla, but in all transparency, oh, and this is the back. I don't like it. If you see, there is no running to this one. You see it's no running. It's really thick. It's like a pudding. And I don't know if you can tell, but I barely, I mean, I did. I did. I used it for a long time, but yeah. This is acquired taste, so I don't know. It's just gonna go back to the refrigerator. Yeah. That's all I can say about it. Yeah. I did not like this taste. I did not like the consistency, which is why someone suggested this one. This one, I was like, oh yeah, I love this. So I had a lot of this. I like that one. All right. My last two things. On a GLP-1 medication, you should be taking an electrolyte because it's just good for you. Now, I like liquid IV. My son, these are actually my son's. We were in CVS and they had them on clearance and he was all excited. So he was like, Mom, I gotta get me some. So we got him some. This one, the crispy apple, is so good. So good. But again, yesterday was Prime, so I had to order mine again. I don't like the lemon, but I'll take any other flavor, which I think I ended up getting a multi-pack. Element is another one that I tried. These are very, very salty. Now, I do like the salty watermelon. I love this. I love this one. The chocolate, not a fan. I don't know what I was thinking. And it tells you to have it hot. It says it. Have it hot. Somewhere on here. Oh, enjoy it hot. But hot, salty, just doesn't work. And I read a lot of comments and people just say, add more water, add more water, add more water. But there's only so much water a glass can take. But I love this one. And I love the grapefruit. Oh, the grapefruit is good. Yeah. But again, you just want to make sure you're adding in some kind of electrolytes into your regimen. This is the chocolate. So they're not too bad. They're good size. And then they even have the unflavored. My other half likes to put these in his orange juice. Salty orange juice. But hey, he drinks it, it's whatever. But he likes the raw unflavored. And then, you know, there's Pedialyte, which is also an electrolyte. So lots of options, but definitely try to embed some type of electrolyte into your body. Going back to the little squares, those squares. They also have some for sleep. Nutrients, that's the one I got. There's citrus ginger, that's the flavor. Energy and calm. So if you feel like you need to just de-stress, they also have chewies for those. FYI. Last but not least, the one that quite a few people have been curious about, because I did ask in one of my videos, what are people using for stretch marks? Because with the weight loss journey, or being on Zepbound or Mounjaro or Ozempic, you're probably going to be dealing with stretch marks. So prior to everything, prior to me being on this weight loss journey, my go-to, I'll say it like that, my go-to was Ava Estelle. They're a Black-owned company out of England, and it's all natural, it's vegan. It was great. So you take a body scrub with this, and then this is the magic cream that would make the stretch marks go away or lighten up and fade out. Loved it. I even used it for my son. My 10-year-old is allergic to mosquitoes. So anytime he gets bit, it turns into a whole, ugh. It's just bad, it's bad. And he was using them all the time. Then that it expired. Because like, look, this one is May 23. It expired and we used it all. I know you might be like, why are you still holding on to it? Because I'm gonna order it again. But I can't order it during the summer because when it gets here, it's melted and it just messes it up. I've lived and learned. You order this in the fall because then when it gets here, everything is just the way it's supposed to be. So since we're dealing with July Houston weather, this is not an option right now. His legs are back to looking crazy because again, every time he gets bit, happens. So 3 of us in the household decided to figure out what was going to be the best path for stretch marks and scarring. So myself, thanks to one of the viewers, suggested coconut oil. And this is what I have been using on my belly, which is actually like 75% better. Like my stretch marks on my stomach, so much better. But this is what I've been using. It's a thick, it's a thick cream, and I'm gonna use it here. Ooh, that's a lot. A lot, y'all. I just used a lot. Oh, by the way, I had minor surgery this morning on my finger. And so that's why I have this little Band-Aid. Okay, so this is the coconut oil. Again, coconut, I like coconut. And I like this one because it just kind of melts into your skin. So not real oily at all. I don't like lotions. I don't. My students will tell you, Miss Allanda's gonna come in ashy. And I do. I wear my ash with pride because I don't like putting on lotion. Once it dries, it feels like someone licked you and went, I don't like that feeling. It makes me want to go back and take another shower. But this does not give me that feeling. And you see, you can't even see it. It's great. So I have been using this on my belly and it's about 75% done. Oh my God, this is gonna be a long video. I'm so sorry, y'all. My 17-year-old, the one that's in Massachusetts, this is what she uses. She actually forgot it. This is her bottle. She's been using this since February. You get a little drop. Oh. Okay, a little drop. You see that? And you do a little comparison. Okay, so you can see the difference. This is what I just put on, the coconut oil, and then this is the bio oil. She got hit in the eye in a basketball game. She was going for the ball. Somebody came up and like kneed her in the eye and she ended up getting 6 stitches at the top of her eye. Fun time at the emergency room. But she's been using this, the bio oil, and you can barely see any note of the 6 stitches. So this one has actually really been working, and it's working for her. And this one has actually really been working for me. Now, the last one, which is probably the best working one, is this one. The organic castor oil, cold pressed and unfiltered. I got this off of Amazon. My 15-year-old and my 10-year-old have been using this one. I say it's probably working the best. My 15-year-old tore her ACL. She had surgery in February, so she's been using this one. And the before and afters are crazy. I can't give you any before and afters right now because again, she's in Chicago right now and she's still using it. We poured some out into a little container for her to travel with so she could keep using it. My son, his legs are doing a lot better. This works miracles on his legs, but because again, we're in the fall, we're in the summer, I can't order it right now because I know once it gets here, it's going to be melted in the package. Been there, done that. But this one, okay, it is a little thicker. It has more of a earthy smell to it, and it is thicker. You see that? It's thicker. It has more of an earthy smell, but it works. It works. I've also had some people say, oh, just put a different oil in, like a fragrance, like rosemary or lavender, and that helps calm down the earthiness smell from the product. Now my thighs are starting to have damage, starting to show stretch marks. So I'm probably gonna be using this on my thighs, just realistically. I'll keep using this on my stomach and then start using this on the thighs so I can do my own cost comparison to see if it really, really works. So yeah, I hope that this video was helpful for you during your journey, your weight loss journey. Because like I said, when I started, I was all over the place. The only thing that was consistent is that I was on multivitamin and that I was taking fiber. But once I introduced Zepbound, whoo baby, I even have a video about that. I didn't have bowel movement for 4 days. I was doing my normal thinking, okay, something's gonna kick in. But it's like being at that water park and someone turns off the water. Nothing moved, nothing moved. So I had to reconfigure, and now we're smooth sailing. Everything's flowing, everything's flowing. So yeah. Again, non-medical doctor. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. I just wanted to let you know what worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe not. But at least now you have the information. All right, y'all take care. Let me finish up my drink. Gotta do a little stir to make sure I get it all moving. Y'all take care, bye.